Hi, I'm Stavros. Good morning and welcome. And in this week's video, I'll be showing you around this new Renault ZOE, the ZE50, which means it has a 52 kilowatt hour battery pack. It's full electric. So I'll be taking you on a full exterior tour, then we'll hop inside and go down through the interior controls, and then I'll be taking it out on the road for a full test drive. Let's go! Starting off with the exterior first then, it's finished here in aconite metallic, which is a deep purple and looks fantastic when the sun shines on it. It's €575 on the ZOE. Now, this car, including delivery charges, is coming in at €31,015. This is the R110 ZE50 ZOE. So the iconic specification. And yeah, you can of course get a less expensive ZOE and an even more expensive ZOE in GT specification. And that has the R135 electric motor. So that would be coming in at 133 horsepower. And of course you can get the 135 motor for the iconic specification. So you have Play, iconic and GT specification on the ZOE. And yeah, we have the very nice LED lights and Michelin tires, 195 55/16s. Now these tires are quite expensive, maybe about €200 a tire, and you should expect to get around 30,000 kilometers on the front tires on the ZOE. It is of course front wheel drive. Okay, that is the key, nice slim key. You heard it there, open automatically when I approached the car. If I were to walk away, it will also lock itself. So nice slim key, easy to hold in your pocket. And we have unlock lock, and we can turn on our lights, and we can also open the boot. It would be nice to have a function here to be able to open the charge port with a remote, but it's not on it, unfortunately. So we do have to open the driver's door and press this button to open the charge port. Now the interior itself, quite a nice design, I do like it. And the sitting position is quite high, of course, because all of the batteries are underneath all of the seats, and a lot of the materials on the interior are made out of recycled materials, which is quite good on the ZOE. And all our electric functions on the door there, lock, electric windows, and for adjusting our mirrors, a nice fabric here as well. So yeah, you do have hard plastics all along here, but all on the top of the dashboard, it's all nice and soft. So yeah, quite nicely done. Okay, let's have a look inside the charge port. Now this is great because we have Type 2, which can charge up to 22 kilowatts, and then of course your CCS, your combined charging system, and that can charge up to 50 kilowatts. So AC, alternating current, DC, direct current, and CCS, combined charging system on the electric ZOE. So yeah, I do like the positioning of the charge port. Just drive up to your charger and plug it in and start charging. Okay, let's hop inside and give you a look at the interior. Okay, we have a nice 10-inch TFT screen, and if I zoom into the charge, you'll see 99% and 335 kilometer range. So nice display in front of the driver, and we have a 7-inch screen here, infotainment screen, and you can upgrade this to 9.3 inches on the GT specification if you wish. And down here we have our 12 volt socket and auxiliary input and 2 USBs, all your air conditioning controls, and up here we can lock the doors, hazards, and our eco function for maximizing our range. So yeah, as I said, nice soft materials up here as well, and your glove box. So it is smaller on the right hand drive cars, unfortunately, but there you have it. I'm also going to pull that because I just want to show you underneath the bonnet. So let's just press the start button there, and this is our E selector. So I would drive it the whole time in B mode to maximize your range and get a bit of regen going on the brakes. So let me just put it into D and then click it forward for neutral, up again for reverse. And down here we have electronic handbrake and auto hold for the brakes, 2 cup holders, very good. And we have inductive charging as well for your phone, which is nice. So let's just click on the screen here, and yeah, it's nice sharp graphics on the screen, and we can program this car to charge when you're at home as well. If you have a cheap rate on your ESB overnight, you can charge it, yeah, or you can program it to charge at certain times of the night if you wish. And also you can program it that it's nice and warm in the morning when you hop inside. It will be nice and warm. So yeah, almost like a night heater on a truck. You have all the program functions to turn it on in the morning time. So your sat nav there. You can also have your Apple CarPlay showing up here as well. So that is a nice display, and as I said already, you can get the bigger one if you wish. And yeah, you can adjust the lane keeping assist as well when you want it to start keeping you in lane. You can adjust, let me see, we can click on, yeah, you can just adjust it there if you wish for low, medium or high lane keeping assist settings, early or late. Yeah, so that is the very nice 7-inch display, and up here as well we have nice LED lights. So yeah, I'm just going to open up the bonnet just to give you a look inside. That is the horn. All of our functions here on the steering wheel for our cruise control and voice activation and answering your phone calls, and we can go down through different menus there on the screen as well. Your satellite navigation, you can also show that on your screen if you want. And over here as well, as I said already, we have the charge port, and over here we can adjust our headlight beam, and that is for adjusting the brightness of the display there ahead of you. And over here as well, our lane keep assist, and this as well is the pedestrian horn function. So it does emit a sound when you drive off, but you can turn it off if you wish. If you find it annoying, you can just turn it off. But it's kind of, well, I suppose if you're driving in around a car park, you would switch it on just to keep pedestrians aware of your presence driving around. So yeah, it's quite a nicely designed interior. If you'll remember the old one, it had the air vents down lower on the dashboard here, but yeah, they're nicely positioned. Okay, let's give you a look inside the bonnet. And yeah, if I just slide my finger across that way, and yeah, it's on struts as well, which is nice. No prop bar. And we have the coolant here, and top up our washer fluid for the wipers and a brake fluid. That is the Renault ZE 'E. Okay, let's hop into the rear. And it's quite good as well because you have the anchor points for your child seats on 2 seats in the rear, and also on the passenger seat has anchor points. And we have a little pouch there in behind the passenger seat, and also down here we have 2 USB ports and 3 headrests. So this is the headspace. It is a bit on the tight side. I do kind of tip my head. I am 6'2", and I tip my head just against the back here. So yeah, it would be nice if there was a pad here. Maybe you could rest your head and go to sleep in the back. Now I would be sitting slightly closer. So yeah, it's okay for a city car, isn't it? Okay, let's open up the rear of the Zoe. So we have 338 litres of space here. So I've got all of my stuff here, and I have the Type 2 cable as well that I was using last night at home just to charge it up. I brought my spare cable as well, just in case. And we have 60/40 split folding rear seats as well. So yeah, it's a decent size for a city car. Quite nice to have that space in the back of the Zoe. Yeah, I think it's time to hop inside, guys, and go for a test drive and see what it's like on the road. And as you can see there, we have 99% in the battery, and we have 334 kilometer range estimated. Now I'm going to head up to Supermax up in Moneygall. It's 80 kilometers away, 50 miles, and we should be there in 48 minutes. So it'll be mostly motorway driving, and I do have my ESB card as well, and money for the toll, because there is a toll on the way. We are ready. Okay, so let me just roll down the window because I just want to show you the sound that the car makes when it drives off. Now this sound, the pedestrian horn, it turns off after 20 miles per hour. So You may hear it. It's a bit of a weird sound. And yeah, as I said, we can turn it off, which is very good, because you like to enjoy the full quiet experience of a full electric car. But I suppose in terms of safety, it is good just to have it for in around car parks and driving in around petrol stations, so you hear the sound and then it will turn off after 20 miles per hour. And look, just powered up here and you're straight up to 100 kilometers there, just like that. But of course the EVs is all about saving money as well. So you will be saving a lot of money on petrol and diesel going for an EV. And of course the key is charging at home. That's when the real savings come. Yeah, so as I said already, we can charge at 22 kilowatts AC and up to 50 kilowatts on DC. But 22 kilowatts on AC is actually very good for a car. A lot of other cars, they don't charge up to AC on that rate anywhere near it. So that's one of the good selling points with the Zoe. If you don't want to pay €1,000 extra for your DC charging, just go for your AC model and save even more money. So of course, these cars are really efficient in town. That's where you really make the savings on fuel. All of that slow driving and city driving, where you're not wasting fuel with your internal combustion engine, that is where the EV really comes into its own. Now, high speed on the motorway, you're kind of really eating into your battery pack. But just taking it nice and easy like this, 100 kilometers, 62 miles per hour, you should get good range. But we're gonna test it proper, guys, and get it up to 120, put on our cruise control and see how much battery power we will lose on our trip. So yeah, it's about 10 degrees today, guys. It's not too cold. It is coming towards the end of December. Let's just slow right down here. So the B function is actually quite good. I'm not using the brakes at all, look, and it's slowing me right down. Look at this. Almost to a stop. So that's very good. Okay, let me see, can I actually stop the car without using the brake pedal at all? Just going up to the toll. Let's just see, can I do it? Will it work? Oh, no, I nearly overshot. Yeah. Thank you. No, that was quite quick. €1.90. Okay, so we're just cruising at 120 kilometers. We're just passing Bird Hill, and they have a bunch of Ionity chargers in there. But we're going to charge up with the ESB card. So we have only 19 more minutes to go and 36 kilometers. We have arrived at the Moneygall Plaza Supermax. So yeah, I'm just using the B function here just to slow the car down. I didn't have to use the brake pedal at all there. So we're going down a small bit of a hill here. Let's just see. There's nobody behind me.
Turn right onto R445.
I'm just testing it to see, can I stop at this line without using the brake pedal at all? So I'm not using the brake pedal. Is it going to bring me to a complete stop? Stop! No! I had to press the brake pedal just for the final part. So I haven't a clue where I'm going now, guys. I've no idea where this ESB charger is. It's supposed to be here somewhere. Where is it? It's probably at the back of the petrol station. Is it? Is it around here? I'm looking, but I can't see it. Let's go around the back.
Your destination is on the right.
See, is it around here? I see it, guys, I see it. At the other side of the car park there. Yeah, we can nose in here and let's charge it up. Okay, so it's starting to get dark now and wet. But anyway, let's just talk about when we left on our journey. So we had 99% and we had 334 kilometers on our estimated range for the battery. So here we are 80 kilometers later and we are reading 64% and 180 kilometers. So 154 kilometers has been taken out of our range since we left. And that's the equivalent of 96 miles. So we did 80 kilometers of driving, which is 50 miles. So that means that this is 46 miles off what it should actually be reading. But as I said before, I mean, driving these cars on motorways is not really the most efficient way, especially at 120 kilometers. But I did want to do a proper test, and I also wasn't driving in eco mode. But I wanted to do a proper test on it just to see what it was. But there you have it. Anyway, I need to charge up here and hit the road back to Dennehy's. Okay, we're going to use our ESB card to charge up, and we're going to use some CCS. So the car is after locking itself. Now let's swipe the card. Hopefully this works. Is it going to work? Please work. Come on. Oh guys, what's wrong with the card? Access card is not working. Why is it not working? Continue. Do I press anything here? What is going on? I'm pressing buttons. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. Okay, I think I have to plug it in first because the card does not seem to be working. So let's get this plugged in and maybe it'll work now. I don't know. So is there something wrong with this charger? Or has it something to do with the car? Maybe I need to unlock the car, is it? Maybe. Do I need to unlock it? Is it going to work now? No. It is refusing to work.
I can see that the machine has been already reported, and the engineers actually have been sent through, so I'm afraid that won't work for you.
So that was a complete waste of time, guys. The charger, I've been told by the ESB helpline, is offline. So it's not working and it's been down for a few hours. Okay guys, when I leave this charger, I just went in for a coffee and some food. Now we have 178 kilometers left and 64%. So I'm going to head back with this car now to Dennehy Motors on the Dock Road in Limerick. So huge thanks to them for giving me the car for the day, and I have 38 minutes of a drive and 63 kilometers, so there should be plenty of charge left. But I really did want to charge it for you guys and also for Dennehy's, not to give it back to them with such a low range. But anyway, it is what it is. I have to get the car back today, so let's go. A chance for me to test the lock in the Zoe. So let's see, can I get turned in this short little space? Ooh, will I make it? Will I make it? Ha! Very easy. Not a bad turning circle in the Zoe. Okay, so I've made it back to Dennehy Motors here on the Dock Road in Limerick, and I'm just going to pull up to the charge point and hopefully I can at least put it on charge for Dennehy's overnight. So, oh yeah, it's down here. Let's pull in here and get it charged up. This is the e-car space. Okay, I do hope now that I can charge it up for them so that when they come in the morning it will be fully charged. So yeah, let's talk about the guarantee for this car. So it's a 5-year warranty or 200,000 kilometers, and the battery has an 8-year warranty, and the servicing is every 15,000 kilometers or a year. So that will cost you about €155. So it's quite cheap to service these Renault ZOEs. so I have the charger plugged in, so this is fantastic. Managed to get it going, guys. Charging in progress. So you see the pulsating blue light to indicate that it is charging, and the cable is locked. And when you want to unlock the cable, just press the unlock button on the remote. So just to confirm that this is the iconic specification, coming in at €31,015. So if I hop inside, it will tell us how much time we have to charge. So it's reading 3 hours 30 minutes until we are fully charged again. And so from 37%, there you have it. That's what's in the battery at the moment, 37%. If you had this at your house under a 7 kilowatt wall charger, you're talking about 9.5 hours. So on a 22 kilowatt charger outside a petrol station or whatever, it should be taking you about 1 hour and 45 minutes to go from 10% to 80%. And faster again if it's a 50 kilowatt charger. You will have lower times than that. So yeah, if you're going from 80% to 100% on a 22 kilowatt charger, it's going to take about 1 hour. And you're not going to gain much in kilometers, probably only between 25 and 35 kilometers. Because the charging process slows down from 80% to 100% just to protect the battery from overheating. But yeah, quite a nice drive on the Renault ZOE. Okay, so I just want to say a big thanks to Dennehy Motors here on the Dock Road in Limerick for loaning me the ZOE ZE50 for the day. Really enjoyed the drive. So there's not a whole lot you can say bad about this car. I mean, okay, if it had maybe armrests and better support for the driver's seat, and of course ranges will always vary different times of the year. So the WLTP figure on this car is 245 miles, but you know, it's going to go up and down depending on the time of year. And you can hear as well, there's a slight noise when it is charging, kind of a but there you have it. Now of course, if you do want the more powerful motor in the iconic specification, you can pay for that. It's an extra €1,000 on top of your 31,315, which is the cost of this car. Yeah, so that's about it, guys. I'm going to wrap it up there. As I said again, thanks to Dennehy Motors here on the Dock Road in Limerick. Come in and book your test drive. There's also a blue one here on the ZOE ZE50. A very nice car, 52 kilowatt hour battery pack, and I really enjoyed the drive. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll chat to you all again next weekend for another video. Thanks. Cheers!
So if you have a chance to choose a different machine, because unfortunately this one won't work for you.
And where is the next closest one to me?
You're gonna have a...
Great. I didn't touch anything, guys. The guy hung up.